Of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap? Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Rivers is going to fake the give to Taylor and set up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third-down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
Throwing, Rivers. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Rivers to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Rivers going to give this one to Taylor. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguess themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to a first down.
That is caught. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 32 yards. And the Colts are on the board first on the road here in L.A. A point after, good by Groupie. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Set. 20. 70.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain
The
of
drive
11.
starting with a first down,
And the
11 yards on
Rams,
that pickup.
first down.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have
First
here
and
offensively
10
after giving up the touchdown on the
36-yard
opening
line.
drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's Stafford. He hits Adams complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 34 yards.
It's early, but announce a cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your second.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A loss of 11.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Throwing on second and long. Stafford evades him at the 20. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Kyle. And he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. Room past the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 95 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And it's now 14-0.
14. Rams, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's good.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, 65 yards. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. The extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Rams 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he is going to be out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the marker. And they will fail to convert here on fourth down. First run now for Kyron Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing is Stafford. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? Because they bring in your tight end, keep him.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Wiggles free. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Here's Rivers. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On play action, Rivers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play action now, Rivers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I will hear about that from him soon.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
On 4th down, on his groupie to try the field goal.
And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
The final shot before the break, Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. His feet.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Room here to run. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their...
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss.
Brings up second
And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Hey, easy. 2. Monday. Ready, hot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Just too many mistakes in all phases of the game. Still, you got a chance to get this back to a one-score game here in the 3rd quarter. You've got to be able to convert here. Instead, it comes up empty.
And some space here.
Now he's free at the 35. Jonathan Taylor.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Colts are able to stretch out their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the 2nd half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rivers is going to throw for it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
80, 59, 53, ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Rams first down.
10.
In motion goes the tight end.
39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
And this one too low.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Hey, red, ready. Double 180. Alert.
To the air again, Stafford. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And